Heaney was kind of sailing along, and then they did what they do with that big inning.
Yeah. Well, he was did a great job. His command was spot on. Moving the ball, changing speeds. Matty did a great job with him behind the plate, making his pitches, and he really just made one bad pitch, and they took advantage of it. A kid that just got called up, and that's it. They got all 4 runs in the one inning. That ended up being the difference. So of course, we battled back and came back in the game and gave ourselves a chance. Well, we couldn't punch a bit. We just needed another big hit. I guess probably the story of our month maybe. But we just keep plugging along, and we were thin down there. Had the decision there to hit for Heaney after giving up the 4 runs, and ended up hit the home run, so that got us closer, and we pieced it together and gave ourselves a chance. So I guess in that aspect, today was these guys are they're fighting. I mean, there's no doubt. We just played a great team. We were in every single game. Could have won all 3 of them. But that shows where we need to continue to work and get better and execute and all those things that go with winning ball games. And we just weren't good enough this weekend.
The fact that you were all 3 games with the lead, with kind of in the later part of the games, does that make it tougher for the way the series panned out? Or?
Yeah, I mean, losses are losses. Yeah. Those guys in that clubhouse are competing, they're fighting, and I mean, I see so many good things going on out there. You look at a guy like Hatcher who was out in Philly and gives us 50 pitches, and then was up last night if we needed him. And Tom Kohler saying, "Hey, I'll take the ball. If you need me on my bullpen day, I'll throw 2 innings." As a manager, that's what you want. You want guys that want to step up to help the team to help them win ball games. So guys are willing to do whatever it takes, and that's what we're talking about. That's what we're trying to build here, and that's going to pay off for us down the road. And we realize that we're in these games. There aren't moral victories in the big leagues, but we're close, and we continue to execute, and we're just still, we make that one mistake, and whether it's a pitch or a base running or defensive play, that's just keeping us from winning these ball games. And when we get there and we get that consistency, then we're going to get on the other end of it. But I believe in these guys. This is a great group of guys. I've said it from day one. They compete. They bring it every day. And we need this off day. We definitely need this off day. We got some guys hanging out there, and some guys banged up, and we'll enjoy it and come back and re-energized and ready to go against the Phillies.
But Mathis's kickoff play, is that just kind of a signal? Is that kind of what?
No, it's just he's aggressive back there. He likes to throw behind runners, and those guys we talk about all the time. When those guys get off too far, it's a great weapon. Be able to keep guys honest, keep them close, and it's great, perfect throw, and a great tag by Bay.
Red, you mentioned guys being banged up. Have you ever seen so many people get hit in the stands? Have you been
Wow. I was in that game we were just talking about. I was in that game in Texas when the guy flipped out of the stands and landed on that Little League team. There's like a Little League team room, and that was, I walked in from my view, I saw the guy get hit on the line drive, and then I saw the gal get hit. I couldn't really tell if I think she had sunglasses on, but I couldn't tell if it hit her in the cheek or the eye. But it was square on, and she had no idea it was coming. I think she just turned at the last second. So, and then another guy got hit in the shoulder too. So at the end, so it was a dangerous place. Marlins Park today.
Red, with the off day tomorrow, though, obviously you take 1 game at a time, but do you look at this next stretch leading up to the All-Star break let's regroup, let's get ourselves back into this thing, get back to 500, try to get a couple games over, and then hit the All-Star break and put yourself in a really good position coming out of it?
Absolutely. And you know, when we sit down and break down this month, I mean, we've been in so many of these games and could have gone, we could have gone on the other side of so many of these games. But we knew going into that stretch, that's 16, 17 games, whatever it is that we're on right now, or just finished up. We knew that that was going to be a test for us, and playing the extra inning games, and especially the extra inning in Philly there towards the end, and then again last night, that definitely really beat us up. So these guys, like I said, these guys are professionals. They understand what we need to do, and we do. We have another off day before the All-Star break. And we understand what's in front of us and what we need to do to win these ball games. So we'll take that rest tomorrow, which is much needed, and come back ready to go on Tuesday.